Hello and welcome, lovely viewers. Today, we're diving into a story that has absolutely captivated the jewelry world and sent royal watchers into a delightful frenzy. The story of Meghan Sussex's breathtaking new diamond ring. So, grab your favorite cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's explore every sparkling detail of this magnificent piece together. When Meghan Sussex stepped out hand-in-hand with Prince Harry at the NBA All-Star Game in Los Angeles this past weekend, the world expected to see a beautiful couple enjoying a rare date night away from their Montecito home. What nobody anticipated was that the Duchess of Sussex would steal the show not with her designer gown or her flawless makeup, but with something far more personal. A breathtaking new diamond ring that has since sent shockwaves through the jewelry industry and captured the imagination of millions. There she was, radiating that unmistakable Meghan glow, her dark hair cascading in effortless waves, her smile brighter than the California sun, when eagle-eyed royal watchers and jewelry enthusiasts alike noticed something extraordinary glinting on her right hand. It wasn't just any diamond, it was a masterpiece of minimalist elegance, a pear-shaped marvel that seemed to contain an entire galaxy within its faceted surface. This wasn't merely a piece of jewelry making an appearance, this was Meghan Sussex doing what she does best, quietly, effortlessly, and with impeccable grace, setting trends that would ripple across the globe. In a single evening, surrounded by basketball legends and Hollywood A-listers, the Duchess reminded us why she remains one of the most influential style icons of our generation. Let us take a moment to truly appreciate what we're looking at, because this ring deserves more than a passing glance. It deserves to be studied, admired, and celebrated as the work of art that it is. The centerpiece is a pear-shaped diamond of such extraordinary proportions that it seems almost impossible. Jewelers who have examined photographs estimate the stone to be between 4 and 6 carats of pure, uncompromising brilliance. But carat weight alone doesn't tell the full story. What makes this diamond truly remarkable is the way it captures and refracts light, creating a display of fire and sparkle that photographs simply cannot do justice to. The pear shape itself is a marvel of gemological artistry. Also known as the penduloque cut, it combines the best of two worlds, the rounded elegance of an oval with the brilliant facets of a marquee, culminating in a single, perfect point that draws the eye downward like a teardrop frozen in time. It's a shape that speaks of romance and sophistication, of old Hollywood glamour meeting contemporary minimalism. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. The pear cut, as several jewelers have pointed out, has a wonderful secret. It faces up much larger than its actual carat weight would suggest. Because these diamonds are cut shallower than many other shapes, they spread their weight across the surface, creating maximum visual impact. It's a clever optical illusion, but one that speaks to something deeper about Meghan herself. She understands that true elegance isn't about shouting for attention, but about creating a presence that cannot be ignored. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of this magnificent piece is not the stone itself, but the finger upon which it rests. Meghan chose to wear this ring on her right hand, a decision that jewelry experts have been quick to analyze and celebrate. In the world of fine jewelry, the right hand carries special significance, while the left hand's fourth finger remains forever associated with engagement and marriage, and in Meghan's case, that stunning 3-stone engagement ring that once belonged to Diana. The right hand is something else entirely. It's the hand of independence, of personal achievement, of self-purchased rewards and milestones chosen for oneself rather than received from another. Angie Kennedy of Zales put it beautifully when she explained that right-hand rings often reflect personal style and milestones rather than tradition. For a woman like Meghan Sussex, a former actress, a humanitarian, a mother, a duchess who has carved her own path through life with dignity and purpose, wearing such a significant piece on her right hand sends a powerful message. This is not about marking her relationship with Harry, beautiful as that bond may be. This is about Meghan celebrating Meghan. And what a celebration it is. The ring speaks of a woman who has navigated unimaginable scrutiny with grace, who has built a family and a foundation, who has launched businesses and broken barriers, and who now pauses to honor herself with something timeless and true. Every time that diamond catches the light, whether at a basketball game or a mental health gala, a charity event, or a quiet dinner, it whispers a truth that needs no words. I am worthy of beautiful things, and I am not afraid to give them to myself. If the diamond itself is the star of this show, then the setting is the perfect supporting actor. Present enough to be noticed, but selfless enough to never steal focus. Meghan's ring features a band so delicately slim, so unapologetically minimalist, that the diamond appears to float above her finger like a celestial body suspended in space. This is design of the highest order, and it reveals so much about Meghan's aesthetic philosophy. In an era where more is often seen as more, where celebrities layer diamonds upon diamonds in displays of conspicuous consumption, the Duchess chose the path of greatest resistance. She understood that true luxury isn't about quantity, it's about quality, about intention, about creating space for beauty to breathe. Steph Mazzara, a jeweler who creates made-to-order engagement rings, captured this perfectly when she noted that what stands out most about this ring is its restraint. That word, restraint, is so often missing from discussions of celebrity style, yet it lies at the very heart of what makes Meghan's choices so enduringly influential. She doesn't wear jewelry, she curates it. Each piece is selected not for its ability to impress others, but for its ability to resonate with something authentic within herself. The yellow gold band deserves special mention here too. Warm and rich without being ostentatious, yellow gold has made a spectacular comeback in recent years, and Meghan has been at the forefront of this revival. Unlike the cool precision of white gold or platinum, yellow gold carries with it a sense of history, of heritage, of warmth that photographs cannot capture, but that those lucky enough to see it in person certainly feel. Against Meghan's complexion, against her simple yet elegant style, it glows like honey in sunlight. What the casual observer might miss, what even the most devoted royal watcher might not consider, is the extraordinary engineering that makes such apparent simplicity possible. A diamond of this size, weighing in at several carats, represents a significant structural challenge. Without careful design, such a stone could become top-heavy, twisting on the finger, or worse, becoming vulnerable to damage. The jewelers who spoke about Meghan's ring were unanimous in their admiration for how these challenges have been addressed. Beneath the diamond, invisible to all but the most discerning eye, sits a wider basket of precious metal that provides crucial support. This hidden architecture allows the stone to sit low and close to the finger, another design choice that reveals Meghan's practical wisdom. A low-setting ring is less likely to catch on clothing, less likely to be knocked against surfaces, less likely to suffer the thousand small accidents of daily life. And then there is the matter of that delicate point, the signature feature of any pear-shaped diamond. In gemological terms, this point is called the tip, and it requires special protection. A skilled setter will place a tiny prong precisely at this vulnerable spot, securing it without distracting from the stone's beauty. It's the kind of detail that most people never notice, but that master jewelers immediately recognize, and that Meghan, with her eye for quality, undoubtedly appreciated when she first saw this ring. This marriage of beauty and functionality, of art and engineering, mirrors something essential about Meghan herself. She is a woman who understands that true elegance requires both vision and practicality, that the most beautiful things in life must also be able to withstand the challenges of real living. This ring was designed not for a display case or a single red carpet moment. It was designed for a life, for years of wear, for the joy of daily appreciation.
If there was any doubt about Meghan Sussex's continuing influence on fashion and jewelry, the reaction to this ring should put those questions permanently to rest. Within hours of her NBA appearance, jewelry experts across the country were fielding calls from clients asking about pear-shaped diamonds. Social media platforms lit up with discussions of her new acquisition, and every jeweler interviewed confirmed what many had already suspected. The pear shape is about to have its moment. Alexandra Samet, founder of Alexandra Beth Fine Jewelry, put it simply: we believe pear-shaped diamonds are poised to become the next it stone. This isn't just speculation, it's already happening. Clients who might have come in asking for classic rounds or popular ovals are now requesting pears across every category of jewelry. Rings, necklaces, earrings, bracelets. If it can hold a diamond, someone wants it in a pear cut. What explains the sudden surge of interest? Part of it, certainly, is the shape's inherent beauty. There's something uniquely flattering about the pear's elongated silhouette, which draws the eye downward and creates the illusion of longer, more elegant fingers. Part of it is its versatility. Pear-shaped diamonds can be worn with the point facing up or down, depending on the setting and personal preference. And part of it, undoubtedly, is its relative rarity compared to more traditional cuts, offering those who choose it a sense of distinctive individuality. But let's be honest with ourselves. The primary driver of this trend is Meghan herself. Since she first entered the public consciousness as the woman who captured Prince Harry's heart, she has possessed an almost supernatural ability to make things desirable. Outfits she wears sell out within hours. Products she mentions become impossible to find. And now, jewelry she chooses becomes the must-have item of the season. This isn't coincidence, and it isn't merely the result of her royal connection. It's because Meghan Sussex possesses something that cannot be manufactured or marketed: genuine, authentic taste. When she chooses something, we trust that choice because we've learned over years of watching her navigate the world with grace and intelligence that her instincts are sound. She doesn't follow trends, she creates them, and in doing so, she invites the rest of us to share in her vision of beauty. While Meghan has not yet shared the specific origins of this remarkable ring, the absence of information has only deepened the fascination. Is this a gift from Harry? A surprise celebration of their enduring love? Is it a purchase Meghan made for herself, a personal milestone marked in diamonds? Could it be a family heirloom, perhaps from her mother Doria, passed down through generations of remarkable women? Each possibility carries its own romance, its own narrative weight. If it came from Harry, it speaks of a husband who still courts his wife, who still seeks to surprise and delight her after years of marriage and two beautiful children. If Meghan chose it for herself, it represents something perhaps even more powerful: a woman comfortable enough in her own skin, secure enough in her own worth, to gift herself something extraordinary. And if it carries family history, it connects her to a lineage of strength and resilience that stretches back through generations. The beauty of this uncertainty is that it allows the ring to be all things to all people. For those who believe in fairy tale romance, it can be Harry's latest declaration of love. For those who celebrate female independence, it can be Meghan's tribute to herself. And for those who value heritage and continuity, it can be a bridge between past and future, between the women who came before and the children who will come after. What we do know is that this ring now carries meaning beyond its material components. Diamonds, after all, are just carbon atoms arranged in crystalline structures, remarkable formations, certainly, but ultimately just matter. What transforms them into treasures is the meaning we invest in them, the stories we attach to them, the emotions they come to represent. Meghan's ring, whatever its origin, has already accumulated more meaning in its few public appearances than most jewels acquire in a lifetime. It would be easy to dismiss fascination with Meghan's jewelry as mere celebrity obsession, as the idle curiosity of those with too much time and too little substance in their lives. But that dismissal would miss something essential about why figures like Meghan matter in our cultural moment. We live in an era of unprecedented choice and overwhelming information. Thousands of options present themselves for every purchase, every decision, every expression of personal style. In such abundance, we naturally seek guidance, not commands, but suggestions, possibilities, visions of what might be beautiful and meaningful in our own lives. This is what style icons provide. They don't tell us what to buy or how to live. They show us what's possible and invite us to adapt those possibilities to our own circumstances. Meghan has shouldered this responsibility with remarkable grace. In everything she wears and chooses, she balances multiple considerations: respect for the artisans who created her pieces, sensitivity to the messages her choices send, awareness of her platform and its potential for good. She doesn't just select beautiful things, she selects things that mean something, that say something, that contribute to a larger conversation about beauty, value, and purpose. This ring is no exception. By choosing a pear-shaped diamond in a minimalist yellow gold setting, she has done more than acquire a beautiful object. She has validated the work of master cutters and setters. She has drawn attention to the resurgence of yellow gold. She has highlighted the possibilities of right-hand rings as expressions of personal achievement. And she has done all of this while looking effortlessly, radiantly, unmistakably herself. As this ring begins its journey through history, one can only imagine the moments it will witness. It will sparkle at future date nights, at charity galas where Meghan continues her humanitarian work, at family celebrations with Harry and their children Archie and Lilibet. It will be photographed millions of times, analyzed by experts, admired by fans. It may one day be passed down to a daughter or daughter-in-law, carrying with it the story of the remarkable woman who first wore it. But for now, it belongs to this moment, to February 2026, to a basketball arena in Los Angeles, to a woman laughing with her husband, unaware that the world was watching her hand as much as the game. In that unawareness, in that authenticity, lies the true magic of Meghan Sussex. She doesn't perform for the cameras or pose for the headlines. She simply lives her life beautifully and genuinely and invites us to share in its beauty. The ring, magnificent as it is ultimately just a symbol. What it symbolizes, love, achievement, independence, grace, the courage to be oneself in a world that constantly demands conformity, is infinitely more precious. And in wearing it, in sharing it with us, Meghan has given us all a gift, a permission to seek beauty on our own terms, to celebrate ourselves without apology, to shine as brightly as the diamonds we choose to wear. Here's to the Duchess of Diamonds, who reminds us that the most valuable things in life aren't measured in carats, but in the light they bring to those who behold them. Thank you so much for joining me on this sparkling journey today. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on all things royal and beautiful. Until next time, keep shining bright.